Hello guys, topic of this video is should you lift to failure or not? So, should you lift to failure or not? So if you train hard, you train enough, shouldn't matter all that much. But let me explain you what's the context of the question. Then the context of the question will give you the answer. So, lifting weights is a movement. It's fighting against the gravity. When you lift weights in the gym or in your garage, whatever, barbells, dumbbells, or machines, or even whatever, like sandbags or strongman implements, whatever. This is a practical way to challenge gravity, to fight gravity. You go to the gym and you're lifting weights, you're fighting gravity. It's a movement. The more you go against the gravities, the body is stressed more. It has to the muscles, the neurological system, the body system. They have to produce force. You know, all human movements are produced by your nervous system activated the muscles, which are just lots of fibers that shorten. When they shorten, they produce force. They pull on the tendons, and tendons or ligaments are attached to the bones, and they produce movement. This movement is force because gravity is a force that is pushing you down. So if you are jogging at a certain speed, it's very easier than if you go jogging on the 45% angle. If you're jogging uphill at the same speed, it's much harder and it has more effect, so because of the gravity. So you go to the gym and lift to fight the gravity, and then your system gets stronger, muscles, bones, tendons, everything. So force is mass times acceleration. If you are accelerating the smaller weight, if you lift it much faster, you produce much more force than the same light weight you're lifting slower. And so obviously it's in the gym you tend to lift heavier weights. So whether it's like this, what they call fucking hypertrophy range, or strength training, or maximal strength training, whatever, like rather heavy weights that are lifted, you know, and these heavy weights, it's not just how heavy the weight is, how fast do you lift it. And you fail when you watch somebody lifting and he hits the failure. Let's say he put big weight, he's bench pressing a big weight. So, you know, his first rep is fast, and let's say second rep might be, now he's familiar with the movement, second rep is the fastest, and then the third rep is like the first rep, and then fourth rep a little bit slower. He's slower because of the muscles are fatiguing, so he's not producing as much force, so the bar lift, the force is lower, the bar moves slower. So, and then you can define failure like when the bar speed decreases for 50%, I'll terminate the set. And of course in the gym that's not failure, that's what they call like this reps in reserve or whatever, like is you are not training to failure, you know, but the failure is how you define it, you know. That's like if you have like the let's say a tall fence and you have a heavy medicine ball and you are throwing it on the other side of the fence, and then you go around and toss it back, and so you are tossing it until you fatigue, so the medicine ball hits the top of the fence and comes back at you. So it's like you didn't succeed, you failed. So you can try it again and you fail again, you see like it's due to the fatigue. So that's failure. But how high is the fence defines like how many reps will you do with that medicine ball. So it's relative, you know. You understand that you failed. Your failure to finish the lift is when you the bar slows down so slow that it stops, and then you cannot push it anymore. You know, this last rep is people are compensating, like shifting and to include other muscles because the primary muscles are fatigued, so they push the bar kind of, you know, like shift and push, and this slow last rep, you know, what does it do? Like they say this is the best rep. Yeah, it could be, you know, someone training always to failure and pushing that rep, the body adapts to just push one rep more, you know. Or you can train the other way, so you can just, you know, do your reps strong and explosive, and then when it slows down significantly, you finish the set. But you can also like no keep like 2 reps in reserve, then just rest enough to take some plate of the bar and do a few more reps like this. Then take some plates of the bar until you do like this drop set, like 5 sets in one, just, you know, with a quick pause to get the weight off. And on the last 5th set you don't hit the failure, you are close to it, but you don't, so you didn't hit in this drop set, you didn't hit failure, but you feel the effect. You worked really hard, your system, your muscles. So it's not that important to train to failure or not, or how often to train to failure or not. There's just what would be better in some situation is so exponentially complicated, so many factors, you know, come into play that it's just, you know, like you can make this sport training, lifting, whatever, as complicated as you want, you know, but you know that's not practical. It's you have to, in the end, the best thing is if you don't have like some really good coach guiding you, to rely on your feedback and what your body is telling you and what you want to achieve and think like this. So for me is I've been lifting since 1996. From 1996, so it's been closing on to 30 years of lifting, so lots of experience. And still people call me, you know, this coach said that that coach wasn't even, that fitness influencer, trainer, whoever, wasn't even born in the time when I train for a year or two and start to think about this stuff and experiment with that stuff. So lots of experience here is, for me, the most important part is the most of your training should be something like designed, built, so that you enjoy, you have fun, and you can repeat it. So if you like to push yourself to failure, do that. If you believe strongly that's the only way to progress, that's this placebo effect, you should apply it, and you'll be right. If you take hard enough, frequent enough, long enough, with the nutrition and sleep being of good enough level, you are going to progress. You'll get stronger, more muscular, whatever, like. And if you don't want to burn out doing this grinding less reps of the failure, like to keep fresh and not hit a failure never in your training, you can also get amazingly strong and muscular and whatever, fast. But the thing is, if you don't have time and kind of your training is kind of on the lower end of volume, of the quantity and frequency of work that you are doing, then I would advise go more to push toward that failure on each set. And on the other hand, if you like to train and have lots of time and you're dedicated yourself to lifting, to bodybuilding, whatever you're doing, CrossFit, most of the time avoid failure. So this has been a long video, so I'll end it here. So stay strong, train, good luck.